So, like I said, whenever you see questions that appear like this first one, in as much as you see equal to, what you need to do is that refer back to the law of logarithm that says log A base B equals C can be re-expressed. You can express it as A equal to B raised to power C. Okay, is that clear?
Okay, sir.
Good. So if that's the case, then
Yes, sir.
in this particular question, our A is 64. What's our A? 64 because this is log
64.
64, yeah, log 64, base x raised to power half equal to 3. So we can now rewrite it as, instead of log A base B equals C, which will give us A equal to B raised to power C, then we can now turn the A and the B and the C, according to their position. We can now say A is in position of 64, B is in position of x raised to power half, and C is in position of 3. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. So what I'm going to write now is that I'm going to write, let's see, A, which is 64. 64 equal to B, which is x raised to power half. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So also raised to power C, and our C is 3. Okay. Now, um, hold on. So, as I was saying, this is the expression now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And this is the one we want to solve. So, how do we solve this? This is no longer logarithm. This is just indices, pure indices, because it was from logarithm that has been converted to indices. Now, this is what we're going to do to remove the cube that is here. We can cube root both sides. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, we can find the cube root. Find the what?
Cube.
Cube root of both sides. So that means cube root of 64 should be equal to cube root of the other term too. Okay? Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Cube root of the other term. So cube root. So if this is, let me do that again. Cube. In this case, if I have the cube root of 64 is what? What is the number that you multiply by itself in three places to give you 64? Is it 1 times 1 times 1? Is it 2 times 2 times 2? Is it 3 times 3 times 3? Is it 4 times 4 times
3.
4? Or is it 5 times 5 times 5 that will give you 64? Which of them will give you 64?
Huh?
Okay, listen again. You didn't listen fully. That's why you mentioned a wrong answer. I said, give me a number that you multiply by itself in three places to give us 64. That's the meaning of cube root of 64.
4.
Yeah, that's 4, okay? Because 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. So we can say the cube root of 64 is what? 4. And this
4.
cancels the cube root, the power of 3 cancels. So definitely we have x raised power half left. Now, to remove the power of half here, it means you should square both sides, okay?
Okay, sir.
You should do what?
Square both sides.
Why should I square both sides? I want x to be alone, but x is raised by half. But if I multiply that half by 2, I will have 1 because this is 1 times 2, which is 2. 2 over 2 is 1. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
That means there will be no more power on that x. Then x will be whatever the other one equal to. So I'll say find the square of both sides. Okay. So to find the square, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So to find the square of both sides, I'm going to say 4 squared equal to the other side also squared. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then, like I explained, this is going to cancel this. Then we have x. So x equal to 4 squared, which is 16. Do you understand it now?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Let's quickly go to the second page, the second question. Let's see this one, number 2. So for this number 2, you've been given some terms, some values, like saying log 2 equal this, log 7 equal this value. So that means what we have here is going to be leading us to log 2 and log 7. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. So what we can do is that since we have log of 280, log of 280 base 10, we can split 280 into something that has 2 and 7. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
I can say 280 will be 28 times 10, okay?
Yes, sir.
28 times 10, then still in base 10. Then I can still say log that 28 become 4 times 7, which is also times 10, still in base 10. Then I can split all of these logs by saying this is equal to log 4 base 10 plus log 7 base 10 plus log 10 base 10. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, having splitted all of these 3 times, I already have my log 7 here as this value. So that's what I'm going to use. But I don't have 2 yet. So I can turn 4 into 2 raised to power 2. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Then what is the value of log 7 base 10 that we're given? That is 0.8451, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then what is log 10 base 10? That's 1. You remember that log of the same base is always 1, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Then we have these 2 can become the coefficient A. You remember that too? That we mentioned that any power can become coefficient, okay?
Okay, sir.
So that will become 2 log 2. So I have log 2 base 10, okay?
Yes, sir.
Plus the addition of this, which is 1.8451, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is 2 times the value we were given. What's the value we were given for log 2? That is 0.3010, okay? Then
O-
plus 1.8451, right?
Yes, sir.
1.8451. So multiply this and tell me what you have.
Okay.
What do you have for 2 times 0.3010?
Um, um,
Yes. What do you have for that?
The calculator I want to use doesn't seem to work.
Okay, we just multiply. What is 2 times 0? That is 0. 2 times 1, that's 2. 2 times 0, that's 0. 2 times that's 6. Then this will be zero point 0.6, okay?
Okay, sir.
That will be 0.6020. Then you're going to add them together now, okay?
Okay, sir.
That's plus 1.8451. Um, let's see, equal to. So let's quickly add this somewhere here. That is 1.8451 plus 0.
.2447.
Yeah, that's 0 point what? 6020, right?
Yes,
So this is 7, and this is 4, and this is 4, right?
yes.
So that's 2 point what?
2.447.
2.4471. So 2.4471. So do you understand it now?
Yes.
So I'm going to give you time to write the two solutions. You write a question and put out a solution. So once you're through, we're going to move on, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right, so we're waiting for you.